You know, a lot of times we say and do things without thinking about how it makes someone else feel. That's kind of what I was doing before Coach Threads pointed me in the right direction. My name is Freddie the First Baseman. I want you to, please, follow along as I read this little story about how I learned to make correct choices. The All-Stars had practiced hard all week for their big game against the Wildcats. Freddie, the first baseman, had been putting in extra practice hours because he knew the Wildcats were a tough team and hard to beat. He loved baseball, but he was kind of upset that all the practice time meant he couldn't hang out with his friends that much. When he showed up on game day, he was grumpy. He did his warm-up with his teammates, but started complaining before the first inning began. The weather was too cold, the bench too hard, the grass on the field too long. "Let's have a great game," Coach Threads said. "I guess so," Freddie grumbled as he walked to his position at first base. The Wildcats were a good team, and by the fifth inning, they had scored 5 runs. The All-Stars only had 1. Freddie walked into the dugout and hung his head. "They might win," he said to Gary, who played third base. Gary shrugged. "As long as we play our hardest and do our best, that's still okay. Nobody wins all the time." The game didn't improve for the All-Stars. By the time the 9th inning ended, the All-Stars lost, 9-2. The team lined up, opposite the Wildcats, for the traditional post-game handshake. Coach Threads had taught everyone that being respectful to the other teams, whether they won or lost, was just as important as playing well. Gary went ahead of Freddie and shook the hands of each of the Wildcats. "Good game," Gary said. Pedro the pitcher did the same. He was sad that the All-Stars had lost, but he didn't let it show in his face. "Good game," he said to the Wildcats as he shook hands with them. Freddie, however, just trudged along. He didn't put out his hand to shake, and he didn't say, "Good game." He got off the field as soon as possible and started putting his gear in his bag. "Freddie, why didn't you shake with the other team?" Coach Threads asked him. "Because they beat us, by a lot. Why should I be nice to them?" It's important to have good manners, both on and off the field. When you say please and thank you, or something as simple as good game, you tell the other person that you respect them and the work they did, Coach Threads said. "I guess so." Freddie swung his bag onto his shoulder. "Can I go now?" "Sure, but I want you to think about what I said." Coach Threads handed Freddie a water bottle from the cooler. "See you at practice tomorrow." When Freddie went home, he was still in a bad mood. His mother got mad at him for not saying thank you when his grandmother gave him a new sweatshirt. His father lectured him about saying please when asking his brother to share his video game. Freddie was sent to bed early for not being polite. After he put on his pajamas, he thought about what Coach had said. Before their next game, Kathy the catcher had brought cupcakes for the whole team. They were chocolate with frosting and little red and blue sprinkles on top, just like the team colors. Freddie went up to Kathy and put out his hand. "Where's mine? Is that how we ask people to share, Freddie?" Coach Threads said. Freddie frowned and tried again. "Can I have mine, please?" Kathy handed him a cupcake. "Here you go. I decorated yours with a little number 1 for first base." Freddie was about to take a bite when he saw Coach looking at him. "Thank you, Kathy," Freddie said. "That was very nice of you." She gave him a big smile. "You're welcome." This game went better than the last one, but in the end, the All-Stars lost again, 7-6. The other team lined up across from the All-Stars and shook their hands. Freddie knew several of the players from school and from his neighborhood. The Cougars' first baseman was in Freddie's class at school and often rode the same bus. When Freddie stopped beside the Cougars' first baseman, he put out his hand and shook with him. The Cougars player lived 2 doors down from Freddie and was a really strong first baseman. "Good game. You made some great throws." "Thank you," the other boy said. "You catch really well, though. It was a close game, because you guys are a great team." Freddie loved playing baseball, and he loved learning how to be better at his position. Do you think maybe we could practice throwing and catching after school? Freddie asked. Then he added, please? That sounds like a great idea, the other boy said. How about tomorrow? We can have ice cream at my house afterwards. After the handshake, Coach Threads pulled Freddie aside. I appreciate you being respectful to the other team, and to Kathy earlier. I bet that cupcake tasted even better because you were nice to her and appreciative. Freddie thought about it. The snack had been extra yummy, and it had been nice to see Kathy smile when he thanked her. It was. I noticed you talking to the first baseman for the other team, Coach said. Freddie nodded. He said he could teach me some of those great throws he did if I help him with catching. That's really nice of you, Freddie. Coach Threads smiled. I'm proud of you for being so respectful to the other team. I didn't want to be, Freddie admitted, because I don't like to lose. But they were a strong team, and in the end, I made a new friend. And you're going home not so grumpy this time? Freddie grinned. It did feel good to make other people smile and to tell them he appreciated them. Definitely. I can't wait to practice after school tomorrow. Good job! Coach Threads gathered the team around and gave them all a thumbs up. You all played hard out there, and I'm proud of you for being polite and respectful to the Wildcats. The All-Stars might not win every game, but we're going to be winners in life. In the long run, it's not about the games. It's about the person you become. The team cheered. When Freddie turned to leave, he stopped beside Coach Threads. Thank you, Coach, for everything. The smile on Coach's face warmed Freddie's heart. You're very welcome, Freddie. And when Freddie went home that day, he was smiling too. So, there you have it. All's well that ends well. Even though the All-Stars lost a couple of games, I got to learn some valuable lessons about being considerate and respecting others. Thanks to Coach Threads, I turned my whole attitude around with a few correct choices.
Hard work, responsibility, teamwork,